days ago, I decided that I wanted to be a cool roller skating TikTok girl. So I bought a pair of skates, and here we are 30 days later, and this is my 30-day progress.
So on day one, I have just received my skates, and I had zero knowledge of skating, except for maybe when I was 10 years old and went to some skating rink parties for school. This is my first time ever trying to skate, and as you can see, I could barely move in them without tipping over. And I definitely didn't know how to stop at all. I had to use the wall to stop because I could not figure out those toe stops. Here I am getting a little bit more comfortable. Still having lots of trouble with those toe stops though. So after I practiced a little bit on the flat ground, I headed out to the rail trail, and I just went for a long skate to try and figure out how to just stay upright.
Hello, it's day 2.
On day 2, I was in my basement and I was working on getting acquainted with my toe stops, trying to figure out where they are on the skates, how to use them, and doing a little bit of moonwalk practice. Also, some just forward skating, trying to stay upright, some crossovers, some bubbles backwards and forwards, and doing some cross steps too.
Day 3.
On day 3, I worked on figuring out some harder moves that I could do. I tried cartwheels, I tried doing one-legged things, and I tried some spins. There's my biggest fall that I've had. That actually hurt pretty bad. But I got right back up and got back to it. And I also surprised myself with some really good turns.
What was that? I didn't mean to do that. It's supposed to be a hat. Day 4.
On day 4, I was still struggling to use that toe stop, and especially on a slopey road like that.
Man, oh man. I did not know how to stop there.
I was getting really good at crossover circles, and I also practiced some manuals and struggled a lot until I kind of got it.
It's supposed to be a beginner move.
On day 5, I upped my video editing game and made this really cool intro. As you can see, I'm getting way better at manuals, and I got better at transitions and turns. And I also practiced some crossover S's and circles. I also practiced going backwards really slowly and stumbled a lot. And then I practiced turning into going backwards, which didn't really go that well.
I'm so excited about my new skating spot, but so sad I forgot my helmet.
On day 6, my new spot to skate at is this old basketball court that's kind of a little rocky. I worked on bubbles, I worked on skating backwards, and this is me actually trying to skate backwards in a circle. I also worked on one-footed skating and more transitions and turns. Getting better at them.
Today is my 1-week anniversary of starting.
By day 7, manuals had kind of become my thing. Still working on that backward skating. Getting really good at one-legged skating. Trying the double toe stop. Doing transitions. Nailing that cartwheel. And getting better at bending my knees on the bubble. On day 8, I decided to incorporate some of my gymnastics background in and did some handstands. And today was the day that I worked on doing jumping turns. I also have this cute notebook that I used for a couple days and realized was a lot of extra work to fill out every day and ended up not using it. Here's some crossover steps. Getting better at those. Here I am adding a little pizzazz to the one-legged skating. And a nice arabesque. Other leg arabesque. And trying to do this thing, I think it's called a coffin, where you put the leg behind and skate really low. And it was just way too hard for me. I could not do it. And falling on cartwheels.
Yeah, no, we're just gonna inch our way around slowly.
But what I was able to figure out was some jumping turns.
It's still a half. I forgot to do these. Stagger feet. Just kidding, those are easy. Almost. So close. Ooh, that was a good one. Hello, and good morning. It is day 9.
On day 10, I spent a lot of time figuring out how to dribble, and I'm not killing it, but I definitely got a lot better at it, and I think it'd be even better if I took the toe stops off. On day 11, I got new elbow pads and knee pads, and you can tell I'm excited. I had also gotten way more confident with bubbles. I was getting way better at skating in general and staying upright and not tipping over. Doing some really good crossovers. And toe stops.
Okay, I'm starting to feel really good about this. At first I was like, they're over there judging me, and they're like, she sucks. And now I'm like, what if they think I'm like, okay or something? Actually be really, really cool if I could do a 360. Like if I'm just skating forward and then I go 360 jump and I keep skating forward. Should I try it? Do you think I'm ready? Should I try 3/4? You can't try 3/4 because you'll just stop. I gotta try it.
And here comes my second biggest fall. This one was pretty bad too.
We wait for the monsoon, the perfect storm. We turn towards the sky.
Okay. So I tried it and it didn't go very well at all. I even tried it from like a stop and it went really bad.
But by the end of the day, I had mustered up the courage to try again and kept trying until I was able to do it confidently.
I've said it many times, I know.
The next day, I just went out for
I
a
would
fun
change
skate with my friend
ways, I
Amelia.
know for sure. When all the crows decide to meet, they settle down beneath my feet.
We will get this. How's this working? Is this going? Yeah, are you going? Okay, good. I'm gonna speed up now.
The main focus of day 12 was learning turns in place. It was a little bit cold that day, so I'm wearing a jacket. There's some flexibility, and I also worked on dribbling. And here's a clip of me actually kind of figuring out how to cross over backstep. I really want to learn that.
Oh yeah, my hips were moving.
On day 13, I figured out how to forward cross step and create momentum.
That was great, wasn't it? It was so good. I totally got it. I am not just riding the momentum, I'm creating the momentum. Hey, I'm Lindsey, and this is everything I've learned in 14 days of skating.
On day 14, I performed every move that I knew, which happened to be 47 moves. It was a lot. On day 15, I realized that stopping was a huge problem for me and that I really need to practice it. So I followed a tutorial and learned a few different new ways to stop, and I got a little bit better at it.
Good morning, it's Lindsey again.
On day 16, I fell so many times and in so many ridiculous ways learning toe-stop circles. And I'm still not very good at them because, man, they just make me so tippy. I tried backwards and forwards and high and low and all different variations. And I did get the forward one pretty well. On day 17, I went back out to the rail trail and tried to get some cool shots. On day 18, I worked on 10 moves you can learn in small spaces. I almost lost my helmet into the water too. Running in place was one of them. The downtown, which I end up trying to learn another day too. Spinning in place, jumps, and this, whatever this is.
Good afternoon, everybody. Today we are going to be learning the downtown on roller skates.
On day 19, I worked on learning the downtown on roller skates, and I still feel like I don't have it, but I'm still working on it. I think it looks way cooler rolling than it does standing in place.
Hey, it's Lindsey, and it's day 20.
My main focus on day 20 was heel-toe turns in place.
That was a perfect one.
And after doing what seemed like a million turns, I was finally able to do some good ones.
That was a good one. It was like a full. Good afternoon, everybody. It's day 21, and we are here at the skate park, and I am scared.
On day 21, I was finally able to muster up the courage to go to the skate park and skate with other skaters around and skateboarders. And here I am trying to figure out how to make it up these slopey walls. And I finally made it up there in the next clip, I think. And still having trouble getting down. There we go. That was it. That was the one I made. That was a good one.
Made it. Barely. Good morning. It's 11 o'clock on a Wednesday and it's day 22. And I have the skate park to myself. It's gonna be awesome. Let's do this.
On day 22, I fell so many times trying to figure out this half pipe. I'm just learning how to do standard pumping back and forth and switching legs, and basically just staying upright is a challenge on this. So I was working on that a lot, just 1,000 times. On day 23, it was cold and rainy outside, so I stayed inside and made a little skating workout dance. I have a fitness background. I've been doing fitness things for like 10 years, and I did gymnastics before that. So I really like working out and making little workout dances. So here's a skating one.
Hello, it is day 24 and we are back here at the skate park.
On day 24, I'm really proud to say that I taught myself how to fakie cartwheel on transition.
So the question is, how hard should I go for this? Should I just like go all out and go super hard? Is that the best way of doing this? Or should I do like a little easy one, like ease into it? I'm thinking I should just go super hard. Like I just throw those legs up there. But I'm also kind of thinking maybe it's a better idea to go easy and just try it just a little bit. But I'm not sure. Okay, we're just gonna go super hard for this. I'm not happy about it. I'm really scared. I'm honestly not sure if I can do this. I kind of want to try the timid one first. Actually, I'm gonna do that. We're just gonna try it really easy first. Okay, I think that worked. I think that'll work. Now, we're gonna go really freaking hard for this. I gotta muster up some courage now. Give me a second. Okay, we're gonna do this. Okay, that could have went way worse. I landed on my feet. I don't know how good it looked, but I did something.
On day 25, I made up a fun aerial routine with roller skates. It's kind of a weird combination, but it was fun.
Body can dress to impress, no stress, though they're waiting. I keep them waiting. Makeup on fleek, high.
Hello, it's Lindsey. Let's do this.
You only make you feel like you could never leave. Do the same, we can't go back. This is all we need. Follow me to make believe and make your dreams come true. This night means forever, and so does me and you. We say we love, we say we love. We gave it all, we gave it all.
Hello and good morning. I'm at the skate park again because I am now obsessed with the skate park and I cannot get enough.
On day 26, I worked on a lot of Maryland stalls, and man, these things are really hard to balance on, and I just fell so many times. They weren't scary falls, but I fell a lot. I also worked on turning around at the top of the half pipe.
Hello, it's Lindsey. It's day 27.
On day 27, I followed a Nicole Fiore tutorial to learn the move of TikTok, the sexy backward crossover walk. And after a bunch of falls and stumbles,
Almost died.
I think I actually learned this pretty successfully.
It's not cute. It's not cute. The cuteness level is 0. The falling level, 50%. Just up, confident. You want your chin up, your eyes up, and not up. Your eyes should be level. Keep going. And looking at your camera, you have one. You should be. Good morning. It's day 28, and we are back here at the skate park. Let's go fall. I think those were better.
On day 28, I accepted my fate of just falling a lot on the half pipe and working on Maryland stalls again.
Not too bad.
On day 29, it was cold and rainy again, so I just went out there and practiced my moves going in straight lines. It's so funny to see at the beginning that I had so much trouble with manuals, and now, at least on my right foot, I can do it so well. I'm still working on my left foot though, so there's still room to progress. There's my sexy TikTok backward walk, looking pretty good. And there it is again in fast motion. And backward skating coming along too. Still can work on that, but getting better every day.
Oh, and good morning. We are here. It is day 30, and we are back at the skate park, of course.
On day 30, I worked on my Maryland stalls and got significantly better, and that was my worst fall, but I'm totally okay. I also worked on wolf jumps. That's my special jump. And full jumps, of course, because I like those. So I worked on a lot of 360s on the ramp, and I had a lot of falls, but I was able to stand some up too, and those were really great.
So that was it. That was my 30 days of roller skating progress. I'm going to keep documenting my roller skating journey, so make sure to hit the subscribe button if you want to, and you can follow me on Instagram or TikTok too. And if you want to, maybe get a pair of skates and start skating yourself too, because it's a lot of fun. And a lot of falling, but mostly just a lot of fun. Okay, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.